Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the O2 Academy here in Leeds for Almighty Fighting Championship 4. On the way this afternoon, a mix of the finest UK MMA talent. Let's get things rolling, shall we? A big thanks to our sponsors, first and foremost, Shooter Sports Bar, White Rose Scaffolding, XS Mouthguards, You Can Hire, Brain and Brawn Fitness, and Yorkshire Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to meet the fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, representing NOS MMA, Mikel Janik. Standing across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner and representing University of Chester MMA, Olly Rix.
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Almighty Fighting Championships card. We're here for AFC 4 at the absolute packed out O2 Academy in Leeds. As always, I'm Chris Clark and my partner this evening, Mr. Danny Missing.
I'm excited for this, Chris. Another stacked card. The amateurs stole the show last time, but you know, we've got a good mix tonight, and I'm expecting fireworks.
Yeah, Olly Rix of the University of Chester MMA, a little unknown to myself, facing a sort of AFC veteran, if you like, him, Mikel Janik. He's had both of his fights with Almighty previously. He was victorious at Almighty Fighting Championships 2 against Ben Osborne and came up short by a decision to the ever-tough Matt Hodgson on the last event.
Oh yes, Matt Hodgson, another one on the card to watch out for tonight. It's good to see these guys establishing themselves, especially from all over the country on this show. But we've got some, we've got a bit of a trade back and forth here between
yeah, Rix looking to throw lefts and rights over the top around Janik, straight strikes. Good change of levels from Janik as he hits the body there.
These NOS MMA guys, they don't mess about. I know from experience, but they've got a wicked team, a wicked camp. And
a good right hand from Janik.
Very, very good. Rix has got a bit of an odd stand-up style.
Yeah, it's very orthodox, unique, for want of a better word. Janik looking for the throw there, ends up in the clinch up against the cage, gets the throw that time, but may have given away his back. If Rix can pop out, he's done a better job now. Janik, he's pushed his hips through.
And that's the beauty of having the long hair on your opponent. It doesn't tend to get as slippy as, you know, so you can go for the just, you know, single head kind of takedown. You see Ronda Rousey do it quite a lot due to the women having hair.
Yeah, I don't know if Janik's looking to just kind of smother Rix here. He's looking to tie the arm.
Rix has managed to almost creep up into a twisted position here, and he's got the outside, hook. He's got his leg
if he can get his head free, you're absolutely right, Dan. He's in a good position.
This is not doing much to Rix here, and he was looking to attack that arm, but he switched to more of a kind of looking for a body triangle. It's just a little bit low down on the hips.
And as I said, Janik could have given his back away if Rix managed to get his head loose. We're now in that position.
Rix has sunk behind nice and deep. This looks like it's all over. Janik's pulling on the good arm. This is the right way out. He looks calm, but how calm can you be before you go to sleep? The ref's on top of this.
He's still coherent at the moment.
See, he's getting stretched out here, and he's starting to panic a little bit, throwing a few rabbit punches.
He's punching his opponent. He's got the arm. Although Rix is looking to tie it back up. Janik is tough though.
Rix is cranking on that. He's using a lot more muscle than he needs to. He needs to slip that left arm down the back of Janik's neck, because Janik's holding on to that arm.
And Janik looks like he's free.
All he needs to do is turn it, and Janik's on top.
Absolutely superb.
And this is the thing, Rix is going to look back on this and he's going to think, right, I need to adapt to that. But he's looking for a triangle straight away, very active off the ground.
Very, very dangerous game that Janik has played early though, for it to get the, like you say, a lovely judo throw. He's in top position. I mean, at that point he should really be looking to pass, turn his hips. Ultimately, fair play to Rix, he managed to get his head free, take the back, and here we are at the end of round one, and what became really a sort of even round. I mean, bar the throw and then the submission attempt from Rix. It's a pretty close round. It's fairly even stand-up, single shots landed. So be interested to see how it pans out in round 2, Dan.
I'd definitely say Janik looked the more conventional striker. He was sat down on his punches. Rix reminded me of me a little bit. I mean, there's nothing intended.
You're going to say scraps, aren't you?
No, the way he came forward, side to side, leaning forward with his hands in front. Also, do you remember Muhammad Ali was talking about how George Foreman used to come forward like a zombie?
Yeah.
But he were effective with it, and he landed the strikes.
Shots.
Sometimes it's the unexpected stuff that works, and I want to see how this pans out. But maybe Janik's looking to keep it on the feet here.
Yeah, we'll soon see. Just preparing the gate. And we move into stanza number 2 of a scheduled 3-round fight. Mikel Janik of Nottingham MMA, Olly Rix of the University of Chester MMA. And as you said, Nottingham MMA, such a well-established gym down in the Midlands. As you said, you know full well Brent Crawley, who you faced here in Almighty, Dean Truman, Carl Booth, Joe Rice.
Yeah, what a gym. If I could travel...
Good left hand.
Beautiful.
Sorry, Dan, to cut you
He
off.
rocked Rix there. Rix looked a little bit dazed and kind of allowed him to have the body lock there.
No, we seem to be in the position we were in towards the sort of midway section of the first round. Rix looking to sneak out the back door.
And look at how he's locking down those legs. He's not looking to sneak out to stand up. He's looking to sneak out to kind of better his position.
He is active off his back, you're right. He's constantly looking, trying to improve the position.
And this is the problem. He looks like he's got a bit of a grappling kind of background. He looks a lot more confident on the back. But is he conditioned for the new, the recent amateur rules where you can strike? It changes the game completely.
Yeah, you can say the term new when it comes to it. Back in a few years ago, certainly in mine, and when you were first starting out, Dan, as an amateur, I mean, there wasn't strikes to the head. There were 4-ounce professional gloves that you wore.
Definitely.
No ground and pound. So the new rule set, I think it's a better one. It definitely improves sort of fighters' experiences, gets them ready for the pro rules as Janik looks to pass here.
And he's got him stacked. Rix were doing all the right.
He's looking for the triangle again.
And look how Rix is manipulating that leg. If he could just get
good right hand from Janik.
Janik's looking to stand apart this triangle. Rix is...
Now he wants to be careful not to slam himself in. Sorry, Dan, again. And that's basically what it looks like he's done from behind here. We can't see sort of what's going on in front. He's slamming him again.
This time he loosened it a little bit. Rix only had it on the foot. He needs to get it over the ankle, over the shin. He's kind of putting himself in a footlock there. But Janik's an imposing character.
I was going to say, Janik has proved one thing. He's strong as hell.
Yeah, and the size of his torso, you know. Rix has got long legs and he's struggling to get round there.
Absolutely, Rampage-esque slam. 1, 2, 3, but he's still in danger.
But he's against that cage now, and he's going to use that cage as the second man against him, you know. He can be used as a weapon.
Yeah, and he's opening Rix up. He's now tied the left arm of Rix as he looks to fire this. Rix is going to have to improve this position.
Some solid shots there.
Janik teeing off.
Yeah. You can hear each individual foot across the ring, you know. He's really driving that head into the ground. The head's got nowhere to go. This is what's good about ground and pound.
Coming towards the final few seconds of round number 2.
Rix fires back a right hand of his own, but Janik's landing some heavy leather there.
And again, Rix dangerous. It's the same tail effectively of the opening round. Rix dangerous off his back, but in the striking department, effectively the damage, and you can see it on Rix's face. His eye, he's got a massive mouse under that left eye. The right eye, sorry.
Sorry about that, Chris. He got battered by the ref there. He got patted on the shoulder by the ref and he smiled at the ref. Rix is enjoying this, but he's looking a little worse for wear. He's got that mouse that looks like it's about to burst. And
big mouse under the right eye. That'll only progress in terms of size over the next 3 minutes. But Janik with a lot of damage there. He was in danger, but if you don't get the submission and you take 30 to 40 strikes, which he did.
Yeah. That's the thing, you know, everything's a gamble in this game, you know, there's so many styles, and this is what I love about MMA. It's, you know, you could be a jiu-jitsu guy against a striker, but, you know, there you saw the striker beat the guy at jiu-jitsu, you know. He got tied up in a triangle. And it should have been on. He had the opportunity. He managed to punch his way out and survive to the end of the round.
Yeah, so for me, the sort of triangle attempt sort of failed to be of relevance for myself in that round. I think Janik, just with the damage done, the sort of striking in the first 30 seconds of that round, probably just did enough to nick it as Janik comes forward like a raging bull.
He knows he's looking the fresher man.
Good right hands. He's hurt Rix. Oh, knee to the head there. It was he knew straight away as soon as he landed it. Janik, he threw the knee. He felt it land and he instantly threw his head up and turned around. He didn't mean it. It wasn't unintentional. Rix now 5 minutes, or up to 5 minutes, should I say, just to try and gather his thoughts. He looks okay. At first he thought the referee had stopped it.
Yeah.
Which to me, if you're, well, I was going to say if you're up quick to say that I'm fine, generally, it means you're okay, but given we've seen some knockouts where people have gotten up and they've stumbled all over the joint.
Oh yeah, and I mean Rix looked straight up at the ref. He was like, I'm okay, you know, he was clear-eyed. But if I were Rix, I'd take a couple more minutes here, because that failed triangle attempt took a lot out of Rix in the second round, and he came out looking very upright and very kind of stumbly. You know, he's obviously gassed.
Not to mention Janik came forward in the first 15-20 seconds of round 3 and threw everything but the kitchen sink. Front kicks, push kicks, right hands, left hands. Obviously the knee, I don't think it's going to have done too much damage. Rix is still on the back foot now, but he was anyway. And Janik's teeing off once more. Rix turns his back, he smells blood and he's hunting the finish. Stadnik is having a good look at this.
Janik's throwing punches like a flyweight here.
Looking for the finish. Rix doing everything he can to tie him up, but Janik is relentless. And the referee's having a good look. Lefts and rights rain down.
But Rix has managed to pull him in and close guard. It could buy him a couple of seconds here, which he needs. He definitely needs it after that flurry.
Ties him up, as you said. I mean, he's got probably best part of half of this round to try and work some form of offense, but he's not in the best spot. Head's pushed in against the cage. He's got a man mountain line on top of him.
Janik needs to look to stack him. Rix is giving him the opportunity. He's opened his gap, but Rix is isolating a leg and he's looking for an armbar.
He looks like he was just trying to posture up Janik. Then he sort of looked like he was going to, potentially losing the position, but he's sort of regained that now to throw some right hands.
It's no secret what each fighter's looking for right here. Janik's looking for total brutalisation through punches, and Rix is looking for a little bit more of a technical approach off the back. He keeps throwing those legs up in a threatening fashion, and he's managed to pull Janik in and, you know, counter the storm a little bit, but he's got to work quick if he wants to finish this, because he needs a finish.
I was going to say, we're coming to the closing stages of the third and final round. If Rix is going to go for broke, and he's got to be prepared at this point to take a dig. He may have to, if he's going to try and mount some form of submission attempt off of his back.
And have you heard those punches landing on the body to Rix there? He is taking a dig.
Yeah, we're 16, 18 feet away, and we can hear every single one of these as the pace just slows. Janik probably thinking at this point he'd love to finish, but he's winning.
Rix is climbing again. He's climbing, he's isolated an arm with that shin, but Janik's wise to it. I'm really liking how Janik's keeping the pressure on. He's been relentless, but Rix is looking for the armbar. He's looking to use the cage.
Yeah, he's just not in the. I don't think he's just got the room, but he keeps twisting the hips. I was going to say the action just slowed. Janik sort of tied up by Rix, but I think he's sort of put himself out of harm's way at the moment.
And he's got to be careful there. He has to be careful, because Janik, he keeps on punching himself almost into a triangle.
Final few seconds as Mikel Janik looks set to come back into the win column and pick up win number 2 on Almighty Fighting Championships. Packed house here, Dan. But we will go to the judges' scorecards whilst they're totting up those totals. We think we know who has won on our unofficial scorecard, but we will leave it in the hands of the judges, and we'll pass over to our MC Lee Nicholson for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation please for our fighters. After 3 rounds of action, action, we head to our judges' scorecards, where we have a decision, a unanimous decision for your winner in the red corner, Mikel Janik. And your appreciation, please, for